What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan of Gaming, also the Rebel YouTube Underground, and that was the most epic intro ever. Well, by me it was. But anyway, I think I just picked up a double duke right there. I think it was a mistake too, because I swear I was only aiming at one person, unless I killed somebody before him. I'm not sure, because I really wasn't paying that much attention. But I'm running solo dolo right here on the close quarters gameplay. Get the duke, ho, jumping in the air. Talking about, I want to fly like an eagle. Got ripped up too. But anyway, then I died right there, tried to panic knife homeboy on, I don't know why I tried to panic knife on Battlefield. It does not work. It takes 2 knife swipes to kill anybody in this game. Now, unless you sneak up behind them and take the dog tags, it's a 1 knife kill. Drop the do it. Oh, drop the do it. I tried to say drop the double dupe right there, but you know, I stumbled over my words. But it's all good. I corrected it because I'm a beast like that. That's what beasts do. Anyway, I tried to kill all them right there. It wasn't good enough. I got like 2 of them, I think. And then dude finally took me out. I should have thrown a grenade down there, but I think I already threw one, so I didn't have one. But anyway, we're going to continue on to the MTAR, because the MTAR is a great gun. JG was raving about it, and I was like, you know what, I want to get it too, because I did like the MTAR on Rainbow Six Vegas. I didn't like it on Rainbow Six Vegas 2, but I did like it on Modern Warfare 2, and I did like it on Black Ops 2. The MTAR is pretty much one of my favorite weapons in any game. So JG was talking about how he likes it, so I was like, well, let me try it out, since I do like the MTAR. Now, if you didn't know, the MTAR is an unlockable gun that you get on the close quarters DLC. You get, I think, about 8 guns on the DLC. So, and you have to unlock every single one. You don't just get them straight for buying the DLC. Now, you actually have to unlock them. Now, think about that, because this is going to be important for this topic today, okay? All right. So, you have to unlock the MTAR. One of the things you have to do is get 100 carbine kills, which is, it's not hard. It's pretty much straightforward. Just use an M4 or M16. For 2 or 3 games and beast on it, and you'll definitely unlock that part of it. Now, the second part is pretty hard. You have to get a kill with the EOD bot. The EOD bot is just like an assault drone for Modern Warfare 3, but it just doesn't have any rockets or a machine gun. It just has a blowtorch to repair vehicles.
Counter.
Let's go. Man, this thing is so hard to control. Oh! Lots of people fail. I got him! I got him, son! Hey. Oh, that's my first try. I got somebody. Shut up. Now, that might be a reason why JG didn't sound so happy for me right there. Now, before I got my kill on my first try, if you didn't hear me say on my first try, I got that. JG was trying, and it took him about 4 to 5 maps to do it, and he was raging the whole time, like, oh my god, I was so close to getting with my EOD bot, and this happened, and I couldn't do it. Me, on my first try, I got the kill with it, and that is great. Now, the EOD bot, if you guys aren't, you know, familiar with Battlefield, is only used to repair vehicles and to set off bombs and rush. That's what it is used for most of the time. But you can kill people with the blowtorch if they sit still long enough or they're hurt enough, as you saw right there. So that's all you gotta do, and when you do that, you get the MTAR, which is, like I said, a great assault rifle. I enjoy it. It's kind of like the AEK, but just not as good. They both have the same fire rate, but I think the AEK just packs a little bit more of a punch, and I think it has just a little bit less recoil than the MTAR. But it's still, the MTAR is still pretty straightforward when it's shooting. It doesn't really bob it up and down like that. Still pretty good, as you see me getting double duke. Except for right there, that was my bad aim though, and he was just eating bullets. I think it was lag compensation on Battlefield. Even though they don't call it lag compensation on Battlefield, it's just bad net code, which is what it is on Call of Duty. They just gave you guys an excuse. You guys just keep running with it for some reason. But yeah, I don't really want to just keep talking about the MTAR. I want to get to the main topic. The main topic today is, let's see if you guys remember back in the day on the Xbox and the PS2 days and before, when you wanted like a special item, say a camo or a character or something like that, you didn't have to pay the developers any money to get it. You had to beat the game and unlock those things. Like, say you wanted a camo on GoldenEye or something, you had to beat the game in like a certain speed. You had to beat a mission in like 4 minutes or something like that, and you would get like a certain camo or something, or you would get a certain mode. You know, that's an example I mean. Like, you had to complete challenges to unlock these things instead of having to pay for it. And the way I see it is, these developers are ripping us off, man. And you know, the bad thing is about it, we're letting them rip us off. Like, I mean, I can't be mad at them. If we're willing to waste our money on these things, shoot, keep throwing them out there. You know, that's a way to make money. It's a business. I'm not mad at these developers for it, but we're just allowing this to happen. So, to all the guys who don't remember, man, look, that was the great days of gaming when you wanted to unlock something, you didn't have to pay no money. And yeah, I know microtransactions are only like a few quarters or $1 or something like that, but if you think about it, it all adds up. And plus, you know, you got to download packs for like different characters and skins like that, where all you had to do was unlock them before, or something that's, you know, dead or in the past would be passwords. Passwords used to be another thing that you could use back in the day. Say you couldn't complete the mission, you had to go buy a magazine, maybe like Tips and Tricks, that's the magazine I used to buy all the time, or maybe Game Trailers might have it in the back a little, because sometimes they would have passwords in the back of the, not Game Trailers, Game Pro magazine. They would have little passwords in the back of the book, and maybe you could find a game in there, and they would tell you a whole bunch of passwords you could use to unlock the stuff, or little tricks that you could do, like go to the title screen and hit, you know, up, down, all that stuff. Like, okay, for a good example, back in the day on Mortal Kombat, you know, on the first Mortal Kombat on the Genesis, there was a blood code. You had to put in a code to do the blood code. Now me, I still remember that joint by heart, which is ABACABB, and what you had to do it at the title screen when and all the little text would change to red, and voila, you hear Scorpion go, "Get over here," and then the blood code would be in. And that's what games used to do back in the day. But now we're getting charged for all this stuff, man. Except for me, because I don't really buy those transactions. That's just me, but everybody else is getting charged. Now, what they could do is like free-to-play games. Free-to-play games are really good with microtransactions because the games are free, so this should help the company. But sometimes they're still getting over on you. But Warframe, for example, is a game that me and Jay have been playing for a while recently. Say I want to buy a sword that's like 125 platinum. Now, platinum is something you actually have to pay developers to get in the game. But if I don't want to pay that platinum, all I have to do is earn in-credit money, buy a blueprint for that weapon, and what it will show is stuff that I have to gather to build that weapon. It'll show what stage it's on and all that, and I have to go to those stages, beat up the enemies until I get those materials, and then build the weapon. So I don't end up having to pay. Now, even though it takes long to build, it takes like 12 hours to build a weapon, and for a Warframe, which is a character, it takes like some days. You just gotta be patient, man, if you don't want to spend that money. But anyway, this comp is coming to an end. Let me know how you feel. But this is your boy Tick, and I'm gone. Bye.